Okay, so I decided to hop on live right now. I was doing some other stuff, and then boom, they said that they are going live with practice, which not easy to follow as we're on a different time zone. Only NBA app is covering this. I'm trying to set up that app right now. Maybe run that on Twitch. I don't know. We are on Twitch right now, so I would have to cut this commentary off on Twitch and start a new one and just experiment with that. I don't know. But if you have the NBA app, the link is in the comments. Go watch right now. And luckily, right now, it's just the Wizards, but the Warriors are coming on next. Thank goodness. Otherwise, I don't know, I'd be scrambling like crazy. Don't think I can really stream it for you guys who don't have the app for whatever reason, NBA app. But yeah, I'm setting up NBA app right now on my other phone. Skipping through all this. League Pass Premium. No. See if I can go 2 of them concurrent. Let's see if I can have 2 streams at once. Let's see. Yeah, I can. So maybe I don't even know how to. Yeah, I got to figure that out. We can talk about other stuff in the comments as we wait for the Warriors to show up. What else was I gonna do? Oh, I gotta tweet this out on social. So you got to give me a moment. Not tweet this out. Put it on Instagram. So give me a moment to put this on Instagram. I gotta. DM myself the thumbnail of this. So just give me a moment. Shouldn't have worn blue because look at the whole marketing placard of the NBA is blue for this practice. So I'm not blending in very well. So let's go to Let's Go Warriors on Instagram. And let's do a story. Going live now for Warriors practice. Link in the comments of the YouTube live chat. So just be patient. Be with the comments in a moment. I wonder who was first. We'll see. I'm looking forward to seeing some familiar names in the comments. But I'm a one-man show here, and I got to do my own marketing. So you're just going to have to wait for me to post this on Instagram. Already posted it on Twitter. And, I didn't even post it on YouTube. But again, it's the Wizards on right now. That's my friend Alexis Morgan on the play-by-play, I guess you could call it, on the NBA app. And I believe that's Chris Sasaki. He was one of the guys that interviewed Steph a few years ago when Under Armour, Curry brand didn't exist back then, when Under Armour went to Japan. And that was a whole ball of fun. We've got videos from that as well on our channel if you search for it. And one last thing to do, and we'll be good. Let's see. Cool. Let me just get rid of some stuff on here. What should I get rid of? Dun, 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 dun. That one. I have my little methods of. Okay, time to read the comments. What do you got for me? Dean. Okay, first guy was HZ4TW. What's up? Next thing I'm going to do once I get through these comments, we're not going to do a giveaway because this is just so ad hoc. I don't even know if Dean's coming on. Dean, did you text me? I'm going to assume he's not because it's pretty late. He's at work. He's at work. Are you making sushi right now? I wonder. Molinari, what's up? Philippines. No, I am not in Japan. I'm actually trying to travel less. If I were in Japan, I would be dead tired right now. So there's good and bad. And I've been doing this for 10 years. Yeah. So I am at home. Sorry that the background here, I am covering up the Warriors logo, so it looks like a Wizards practice live stream. Big heck, man, it's been a while. Hope you emailed me. I still haven't gotten to all the prizes that are sitting right here. As I was saying last stream last night with Dean on board, it's so hard to like just carve out a day and put bobbleheads in Amazon boxes. So just be patient, just slowly getting there. And really sorry about my deficiencies in the shipping department. So yeah, let's splash that like button because you know what I just thought of? I might be loud for my neighbor. The walls are like paper thin here in the sunset of San Francisco, and that's one thing I can't stand out here is you have to be, and everyone can hear everyone in the neighborhood. So what was I gonna do? So I'm worried about 3 a.m. on Friday if I'm gonna wake up some people. It's only 9:30 right now, local time. So oh, I wanted to like. Everybody hit that like button. 20 likes. Oh, come on, guys. 20 likes, and we got 73 concurrents. Lucky number, 73. Actually, an unlucky number, maybe. But 73 concurrents. Only 28 likes. Smash that. Oops. I didn't comment on Twitch. I wonder how many we have on Twitch. Probably one person. All right. Chicago, what's up? Bopley, long time no see. Did you win a prize, Bopley? I don't remember. Search on giveaways. Drafts. Giveaway winners. Find Bopley. No, Bopley hasn't won yet. Sorry about that. DP's won. I'm watching practice on the app. So what you got to do, I'm listening to it right now. And once I get through this first round of comments, I can then see if I can stream it on Twitch. We'll see. Let's see. Description. Link for streaming. Link for practice streaming on NBA app. Boom! It is in the. Ooh. No, that is not the right link. YouTube made up their own link, so I got to go to my notes and copy the link. Uh-oh, the bus has arrived for the Wizards. That means the Warriors are going to be on real quick. So forget the comments right now. Let's hurry up and see if I can do something about this. Man, Let's see. Last time I checked, I was not able to put a window on my computer that that utilizes my phone. So yeah, it's just not happening. So I'd have to set up my phone to be in camera mode to film the stream on the app. And I just don't think it's worth it. Like, most of you have phones, so most of you have the ability to download the NBA app. So a vast majority of you should be able to watch this practice while I watch it. Of course, we might have our streams all out of sync. Like, if we're all watching the same NBA app, that means that when you hear my words, they're 20 seconds delayed because I'm basically on Zoom, StreamYard to be exact, but it's a Zoom call that we're on right now. So Twitch is going to be exactly the same as this right here on YouTube. And I don't really comment on Twitch. So for those of you asking for the Twitch link, go ahead and use it, but I'm not going to restream the what's on the NBA app. It doesn't make sense for me to do that when it's freely available to everyone who has a mobile. Okay, Chico, what's up? What's up, Amy? Appreciate it. Let's go Tokyo. Did I click on these yet? Appreciate your comments. Yeah, so this logo makes up for the one that my head is covering. Warriors fan here in Florida. Ooh, heard about that. Heard about that from Keith Smith, NBA writer, pretty good guy. Celtics guy, writes for Celtics blog, writes for Spot Track, which is them and Hoops Hype do the best salary cap tables on the internet, with Spot Track going one level deeper than Hoops Hype. Although the display on the website is less preferred personally. But anyways, plenty of ramen for Dean Chambers. By the way, if you go to Instagram, you will see Jordan Poole had some ramen. CJ Holmes of the San Francisco Chronicle has had some ramen out there in Japan, and that's the place to get it. Let's see. Oh yeah, organized welcome at the airport, just in case. I mean, if you have not checked out the video, I'm going to show it right now. Share screen. Let's throw up the Safari screen right here. We had it on the NBA Instagram the other day, yesterday, 24 hours ago or so, 25 hours ago. We're going to go youtube.com. Let's go Warriors. And we're going to go. So anyways, the NBA app, when I connect it to the computer to try and make a screen out of it using QuickTime, doesn't work. They already figured that one out. So they blocked that. And we are going to go to videos. Thanks for getting us over 150K subscribers, people. Appreciate that. So we have the HD version and we have the up close Instagram version. I'll do the HD version, and you can see it in my background in a second, just to make it more interesting on my screen. They're going through highlights right now. Let me see. Okay. Oh, and someone just liked a comment that I put in the YouTube. Let me go and add this comment in there. Hang on. I put my marketing hat on right now. YouTube link. Warriors, no, that's not it. There it is. Live practice, Warriors practice. Go to the YouTube community page and let's go here. Decided to go live. Decided to go live. Can't type. Oh my gosh, come on. So I'm going to pin that. Pin that one. Okay. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. So I was going to, these are the views. We got this coming off the bus video that not many people have. I'm glad I fished that out of the water. And then this is a look at all of the Tokyo stuff going on. But again, you got to go to the NBA app right now. We're about to have the Warriors Golden State interviews up next. We'll be right back. You know, I can't wait to see the guys, the fellas. So give me a moment here. Let me see if this worked. Okay. Hang tight in the comments. Hopefully our blue wrenches are there, moderating and keeping it lively. Doing a few tests here. Make sure I can get to that. Okay. So check the comments for that Twitch link. Chico, thank you. Better fit in the starting lineup. Yeah, I think we got to go with Looney until Looney doesn't deserve it, which he never will. Oops, it went on to the next video. Let's go here to the portrait version, which is the Instagram version, which looks a lot better if you watch it on your phone. So it's going to look skinny on here. 4 more seconds of that. We still are at commercial as far as the stream is concerned. But yeah, just pop what you're thinking right in the comments as we go along. So this is part of a little bit of media day. I had some extra footage right there. They were dribbling around. Got my buddy Chris Head. He works for the Warriors Academy, and he went, and it wasn't with Jordan Poole, but it was with Andrew Wiggins, telling him how to do the next dribble sequence for the video. So that was fun to see him in there. You can see that on our Instagram stories. Pardon me, what's up? I wanted to include that Klay 10-year thing that the Warriors put up there. So practice is about to start right now, guys. Yeah. So Florida, Keith Smith is tweeting a lot about Hurricane Ian. So go check him out. Let's see. I got some feedback on here. Ooh, I guess Steph's doing something. Wow, super feedback right there. I'm gonna reboot. That sucked. Live practice. Live practice again.
He's a fashion icon. Maybe that's why a lot of Japanese people like him. So Japanese people love NBA. So it depends on the person.
Okay, saying Japanese people love NBA. If you, for whatever reason, you cannot watch the stream of practice, then I'll leave the audio on right here. It's Alexis Morgan and oh, it's not Chris Sasaki, it's Zinez. Don't know who that is. Probably a famous Japanese personality.
Think about fashion more in their daily life than women here in Japan? Well,
Let's see.
I used to.
Amy
go
is
to
at
high
the
school
store.
in Canada, so I traveled to US and stuff. But I think the big
Sam
difference
Draper
is
is
yes, Japanese people
trying
are
to get
really into
attention.
fashion. Is because I think a lot
I
of
agree
times
with
we
you,
have to wear
Wendy.
uniforms,
Wiseman
like
off the
even
bench.
we are in the school or even after school.
Are they
when we
going to
start
play or
working,
what?
we always have a
The
uniform.
answer to that would
That's
be
why I
what?
think Japanese people want like a
The
on-off
game
kind of
is
switch
on
in themselves. So that's why we
Friday,
like to
3
express
a.m.
ourselves through fashion. And fashion, since
Pacific
Tokyo
time.
is so small, I feel like there's a lot
Yep.
of different kind of fashion combined in one spot. That's why we
How do you
kind
get
of
in the Warriors
grab a
practice
lot of
room? I'm
things
not
from
there. I
different
didn't
kind of,
decide
you know,
to
play, like rock
didn't
and
decide to
hip-hop.
go
And so we kind of
to
like gather a lot of
Japan
different kind of
too
pieces
too
and make
much
it
of
into our own
I don't
kind of
really
style.
care about going on road games all that much.
Sweatshirts and
Yes.
I saw even a lot of American
All
influence
right.
with NFL jerseys,
Bye-bye,
NBA
Sam Draper.
jerseys, sports teams.
Yeah, of course. We have a lot of
Yeah, we
vintage
actually
stuff,
have a
of
legit
course, in Tokyo,
6
and
if
a
you
lot of
include
people,
Jordan
we
Poole.
always go to secondhand kind of, you know, like vintage fashion shops.
Mm.
We have some in Harajuku, and also there's a couple cities that are famous with vintage
I
clothes.
wonder if I can. No, I can't do that. Can't do anything. I wonder if Twitch just has its own, you know, somebody on Twitch is streaming this. Let's see. Twitch.tv. Search, I don't know, Warriors practice. Let's go Warriors. 8 viewers. Past videos had no views 22 minutes ago. Whatever. Nobody is doing this on Twitch right now. The only way to watch it is on the NBA app, and there's really no other way to get to this. Hold on. Okay. So for those of you, oh, got a question. Practice room. Oh, in Chase Center. You just have to be credentialed to get into Chase Center. So you know, it takes. I've had a relationship with Raymond Ritter for like 14 years now. So you have to build that rapport and that equity. I don't see any Warriors in there. They're just killing time right now, doing tricks with the basketball. And what I want to do here. Oh, I want to try my Android. Okay. See if I can do anything with my Android. If this works, Android is officially better than iPhone. If this works. I will say this, the iPhone has much better user experience, I feel like. Feel of it's better and everything. I can type on it better. But functionally speaking and the ability to do stuff, Android blows it away. It's not even close, quite frankly. Video manipulation, et cetera, et cetera. The fact that, I mean, there's so many apps out there that you can use for your needs. All right, take a look at this. Okay. Oh, Lord, come on. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so let's turn that one down. Alexis Morgan is doing tricks with the ball. Just check that out.
That's like one of the
Well, thank you
basics.
for
Yeah, of
for
course.
teaching me.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Let's see.
Yeah, but yeah, that's one of the basics. We have a lot of different kind of basics moves, but yeah, I think that's one of the most
right.
simple
I
and
saw
basic
Raymond
move,
Ritter
what you just
walk
did.
by,
You
actually.
know, I am getting really hot in here because
Yes.
I'm doing a lot of things. I'm
She's
working
getting
out
hot in
my
here.
arm muscles with interviewing
Yes.
Kristaps Porzingis.
Pause.
Yeah,
I'm
of
doing
course.
some freestyle basketball.
Why not?
But you know who else is getting hot in here?
Who?
It is Steph Curry,
Oh my
the
God.
greatest shooter in the world. He missed that one, but he's going to make a ton more. Don't worry.
Just like imagine how the Japanese kids that are spotting him, it's like a dream come true, right? Wow.
Maybe it's a little bit of the jet lag.
Yeah,
Because
of
usually
course,
he
of
makes
course.
those. But we mentioned before, we need to mention again that, Saturday night, fan festivities. We're going to be live here on the NBA app.
Mm-hmm.
And players from both teams are going to be participating in a 3-point contest. We
Wow.
don't know if it's going to be Steph, but definitely somebody from the Warriors will be participating in that. It'll be a lot of fun to see.
In Japan, right? Of course.
Yes, yeah.
Like, wow, that's gonna be so much fun, of course. And I'm pretty sure the Japanese fan are like stoked about it, even for the dunk contest and those kind of stuff. Wow. He's just warming up right now, right?
Right.
Yeah, of course.
The real show is coming later during practice, which we're going to be streaming the first 30 minutes of. Is Stephen Curry probably one of the most loved players here in Tokyo?
Of course. I think he has been into Tokyo a couple times now. So a lot of the, of course, fan has like visited him for the events and stuff. And also when we see about NBA stuff in Japan, a lot of times Steph Curry is the cover, of course. So for a Japanese fan, seeing Rui Hachimura and Steph Curry at the same spot, that's like, wow, you know?
Yeah. And I know when he was in Japan before, I think it was for the Olympic Games,
Yes.
he participated in a game show in which he had to make a certain amount of shots from 3-point land. And
This was a TV show, right?
Yeah, it was a TV show, and it went viral because he made, of course, all of the shots. Let's see this one here. Is it going to go in? Of course.
The kids look so happy.
I mean, it's Steph Curry. I would be happy
Yeah,
too.
I know, but it's so cool that, you know, like we never had this kind of chance before, and now the Japan game is going on and everyone's back, and like just look at the Japanese kids players, they're just so happy.
You are also happy. I saw you during our first and second NBA player interviews with the Wizards that you were just, I don't know, I could tell that you were
zoned.
you were excited because this is the first time you've done this, right?
Yes, well, you know, it's really thankful, and I'm really proud that I kept on practicing freestyle basketball. I never thought I could, you know, be related to NBA like this and have like an interview like this. So it's like one of my dream comes true.
Mine too.
For sure. For sure. Just,
We are still, actually, no, we are coming back to us.
Yeah.
And we are going to interview Dante in a few moments. So we see him coming into frame almost certainly in the next few minutes. But let's keep talking about Japanese culture because it's something that I've gotten to witness over the last few days. Just kidding. We're not going to go to that. We're going to come over here, Dante. Welcome. I know you're overjoyed to be talking to us right now. The jet lag is kicking in, and we are the first faces that you're going to be seeing today. So congratulations on coming to the Warriors. Now, this is the defending champs, right? So what do you bring to this team?
You know, I look back at my time in Milwaukee of how I kind of just filled in the missing pieces of what needed to be done on the court. You know, you had Giannis, Chris, Drew. You come here, you know, you got Klay, Steph, you got Jordan doing his thing. Just to find my way, just to plug any holes that they need me to do and just do anything asked of me.
All right, and should we step over here as practice is starting? So we're going to just move over here a little bit so that we don't get in the way of anything. How do you see yourself fitting into the unselfish style of offense that Warriors play?
I think I fit in great. I mean, that's kind of who I am. I'd rather pass than shoot the ball. So, early on in practice, they've been getting on me to actually shoot the ball a little bit more. Which is great. So just to play with that, to play with different people that are kind of the same mentality as me is super fun.
I know you guys just got here yesterday, 11-hour flight.
Yes.
Now you've got practice. How has the time change gotten to you, or have you been able to acclimate well?
I knocked out last night. I mean, I was up early. This morning.
How early?
Like 4:45.
Me too.
45.
Why
That's
do I
so
wake up
fast.
so early?
I could not go back to bed either.
Really?
Me neither.
I could not go back to sleep. I had like 2 breakfasts. I ate at like 6 and then I had a team breakfast at like 9. Yeah.
Whoa.
So you're feeling good right now. You got your stomach full, and you're ready to practice.
Yeah, I'm super good. I'm ready right now.
And also, how's Japan treating you so far?
It's been fun. We walked around last night when we got in, and then also today after practice. I'm definitely going to explore a little bit more.
You guys were doing sightseeing and stuff, right?
Yeah. And everybody's so kind, so nice. Even like the fans when we got off the plane, right on the way to the bus. You assume that everybody's going to be yelling Steph and Klay. From top to bottom, from the last man on the roster, they were yelling their names, and it's super cool to see, and it's a very humbling experience.
So the Japanese fan were really stoked to see you guys then.
It's super cool to see.
How about, are you stoked about seeing anything in Japan, or are you influenced by any Japanese culture?
All the food. I think that's the big thing for me.
Okay.
After this, I'm going to walk around and try a bunch of different foods. So.
What kind of food are you aiming for?
I have no idea right now. I'm just going with the flow.
Okay.
Whatever people pick out for me, that's what I'm going to try.
And you guys took a picture at Tokyo Tower before you came here. How was that, seeing the entire city above there at Tokyo Tower?
It was cool. We actually didn't go up. We took the picture at the bottom.
Okay.
But, it was super cool. Like I said, it was a humbling experience just to be able to be here with this team. And then, there was fans outside there too. So everywhere we've gone so far, there's been a lot of fans, and it's been really cool.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Dante. Good luck on getting some more sleep. Hopefully you get to sleep in tomorrow. Sure. And good luck at the games.
Thank you so much.
Good luck and thank you. Thank you very much.
We have got Jordan Poole coming up next. He's just saying hi to Dave, one of my friends also. JP, sharpshooter as well. He's got the hoodie on, pink shoes. Get over here.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How are you?
Thanks for your time.
Welcome. How has Tokyo been treating you so far? I think your friends are out there roaming the streets right now.
Yeah, fantastic. Long flight, got in first time. Didn't really know what to expect. Walked around a little bit, had some ramen, and it was amazing.
Ramen.
Yeah.
Really? How was it?
Fantastic.
Really?
I think it was Ichiran.
Ichiran, yes.
Yeah,
It's a really famous ramen brand.
Fire.
Yeah. Nice. So also I feel like the temperature and like the whole environment is really different from the US.
Yeah.
How is it like, how would it be to play in this kind of environment?
Yeah.
Is it a big difference or?
Back at home in San Francisco, it's a bit more chilly. We're on the water, on the bay, so it's more cold, more hoodie, more sweats weather. It's a bit warmer out here.
Okay.
A lot of people talk about the humidity. You think it's humid out here?
It's humid. It's humid in here. I'm sweating.
Yes.
The humidity's a little bit different, but I mean, we play basketball in the summer and in gym with no air conditioning, so it's nothing different, but it's definitely a different setting for sure.
So basically, it doesn't really change your condition or anything.
If anything, it just gets us warmed up faster. We get warm. We got a little bit of heat, got a little bit of sweat going earlier.
Okay. Yeah. So you kind of stand up really fast.
Yeah.
Nice,
Get looser faster.
Nice.
Getting warmed up for the next season. You guys are defending champs.
Yes.
Exciting. How are you going into next season? What's the mindset?
Just continue to build off what we did last year. We got a lot of guys coming back who were a part of that special run. A lot of vets, a lot of young guys, and a lot of people will get an opportunity to step up. So just find ways to get better and build off of what we did last year and try to get another title.
It's so weird because when you say young guys, I think of you, but now you're a vet. You've been in here for long enough. I also remember that Steve Kerr said defending a championship and going back to back is one of the hardest things that you can do. Do you feel that type of pressure now that you're coming into the next season? A lot of people have eyes on your team. A lot of people think the Warriors might go back to back. Do you feel like it's more pressure and that it's going to be harder this season?
Definitely feel like as if we have a target on our back. Being the defending champions and being the best team in the league last year, and bringing our team back, which is pretty much the same. So we feel pressure a little bit, but luckily we feel comfortable enough. We have enough chemistry with our team to just kind of play our game. And then we know how talented we are and how connected we are. We just go out there, we play our game, have a really good season, and try to run it back.
You made a huge jump last season. What are you working on during the summer to improve next season, if you can improve on anything?
There's always things you can improve on. Just trying to get better at everything. Find ways to improve offensively, defensively. Whether it has something to do mentally, watching film, asking questions, but even off the court as well. Being more of a leader, kind of showing guys around who are new to the team. So, trying to be more vocal, work on a lot of intangibles, as well as working on my game on the court, and just trying to do anything I can to best up this team.
I know you were on a little world tour. You went to Italy. Now you're in Japan. What do you think about the NBA's global presence and having games in many international countries?
It's amazing. Just because there are so many fans who don't get to see the games live or don't get to experience that throughout their lifetime. So just being able to come to Japan or I think it's in Mexico when they had the games in Paris. So just kind of being able to have people see the games live worldwide for the first time and kind of get that experience and have different atmospheres is absolutely amazing. And they should obviously continue to keep doing it. And it's an amazing event.
I know when you got here, fans gave you something involving cats. Can you explain that?
Yeah, I got a couple gifts. One gift was like a vintage T-shirt, like a vintage Warriors basketball T-shirt.
Okay.
I got, two small kind of puppet situations. One was a ninja and one was a kitten. So I thought those were cool. Yeah.
Because you have some cats at home.
Because I have cats at home.
He's a cat guy.
Yeah, so I guess the Japanese fans are really, really supporting you guys from the airport. So. That's so cool though.
Fire.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting any gifts, but
how was the vintage T-shirt though? Was it you guys can't find it in the US?
I've never seen it.
Really?
So I went and I was signing the autograph, and he said he had a gift for me, and it's a T-shirt I've never seen in my life.
Wow.
So you guys will probably see it while I'm out here in Japan.
Nice. You gotta check that out for sure.
This guy is a big fashion guy too. We were talking about Kuz earlier, but he's into fashion.
Yeah.
He's on League Fits.
How is it? How about Japanese fashion for you though?
Japanese fashion is elite. The streetwear is amazing.
Thank you.
A lot of people who talk about the fashion industry, you can't mention it without bringing up Japanese streetwear.
Mm-hmm.
The culture that they have for fashion. Me personally, I'm just very appreciative and a fan of it. So while I'm out here, I'm gonna definitely try to learn some things, do some homework to try to add to my swag a little bit.
Any time to do some shopping?
We got a little bit. Do you have any stores I should go to? Any place? Any places?
Yeah, for sure. What kind of stuff you want? Vintage or brand new stuff? I gotta say Harajuku.
Okay.
Shibuya Harajuku area. Yeah. If you're looking for vintage sportswears and stuff, there's some other areas. Sakura Josei. Oh man, there's so many spots.
Yeah. Give me a couple so I can check them out.
Sakura Josei. Wait. Shimokitazawa. Harajuku.
Okay.
Shibuya.
Okay.
And
I have heard of Shibuya.
Yeah. But those two spots are the main spots.
Perfect.
So if you kind of browse around, you'll find something.
Remember that?
Sure.
I'm gonna definitely ask after we get on camera how to spell it, so I can type it into the GPS.
Maybe I'll write it down for you.
Please,
for sure.
No, for sure. I'm checking them out definitely.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for
Thank you very
joining
much.
us. Good luck tomorrow on the games and next season. All right.
Thank you very much. Have fun. Yes. Thank you.
We're gonna have to get those written down, those places that he needs to go vintage shopping. You can hear him in the background saying,
Looks
yes,
really
please. He was really excited about that. Did you see how he lit up when you mentioned the vintage fashion?
I'm happy to be Japanese, those kind of small stuff lights up the player. Then, it's good stuff that they came to Japan, at least we can bring them some good memories through fashion.
I'm gonna exit that right now, and I'm gonna check and see if my recording worked. Where would I find this? I don't know if it did, honestly.
Jet lag.
San Francisco is a bit more.
Jet lag.
Ooh. Mm. So yeah, what we're gonna do is when the next interview comes on, I will shut my mouth again and go through that whole process. You get to listen to it. Go from there.
We're gonna get up early on Friday to watch the games, and then we're gonna stay up later on Sunday or Saturday night to watch the games.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes, of course.
Agree
so
with
for
you,
you
Wendy.
guys have to stay up then, right?
Yes, of course, of course. And Andrew Wiggins is coming in behind us.
Yeah, and there's a lot of medias moving around right now,
including us. We're moving around, and we're just going with the flow. We're hanging out.
Yes.
We've got the Warriors practice going on. Klay Thompson is getting interviewed over there. I know Klay took a walk in some of the Japanese botanical gardens earlier today.
That's one of the things
he's
is that
that's one with nature.
Oh, did you see Clay's IG walking around the garden and everything? Check that out.
Can you imagine
Let me put that on the thing right here.
Every single day.
On the water, you know?
On the water.
Well, I guess
That's the thing is I'm gonna have to go searching for all these interviews. I don't know if I'll find them.
You know, like natural woods and
But that's kind of the cool thing when we go to Asia and stuff. This happened, you know, the last 2 times in China.
I don't know if he'll have time to get on the water, but he should.
I'm
if
gonna
he,
cut this off.
Days, right? It's too short.
They're just
not
talking.
enough time to really experience Tokyo. I mean, I've been here for
So it's when they go overseas like this, it's very hard to find the interviews. Even if I was in the gym right there, I'm looking in the background. I don't think I'd be able to go record that interview that he's having, that Klay's having with whatever, you know, Japanese media, because typically they don't like you to, you know, they want to keep their own thing exclusive. So anyways, let's take a look at Klay's Instagram story here. Skip over to the Japan part right here. That's the view. He's got a view of the river, the ocean. Kaminga has a view of that. Then he says, this must be Burt Reynolds or something. I don't understand that reference. Does anybody understand that reference? This got to be Burt Reynolds in a yacht. Oh, someone's here.
It's hard to go back to sleep, but just got to adjust.
So how are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling okay. I feel like I'm okay. You know what I mean? I'm up. I ate some food, you know, hydrated, so I feel good.
We were just talking about sushi.
Yeah.
You won't be eating that because you are vegan, correct?
Not no more. Fake vegan now.
Oh, he's vegan.
What?
He's a vegan. He's a fake vegan.
So you're gonna have some sushi then?
Breaking news.
I'm not really huge. I'm not huge on sushi though.
Okay.
I'm picky with it.
Oh, see,
what kind of food do you like?
Yes, exactly.
Speaking of another, he's a fake vegan as well. Andre Iguodala. We're not going to say that on camera. I'm not going to say that on camera. We've got Andre Iguodala off camera.
So
he's
cool,
pointing
so
at
cool.
something.
This is really cool.
We are live, so this is what happens during a live broadcast.
Yes.
Pretty cool.
This is awesome.
Fake vegans here with Andre and Andrew. What else are you planning to do in Tokyo?
I don't know yet. You know, I'll probably go around explore. You know, and see what he has to offer. You know, there's a lot of good things to do here, a lot of great things to see. So I'm looking forward to it.
Have you ever got influenced by any Japanese culture before? Like, of course, maybe food or, I don't know, animes and those kind of stuff, fashion.
Oh, yeah, for sure. This is where Attack on Titan.
Attack of Titan. Okay, yeah.
Attack of Titan.
That's cool. That's cool.
You got the theme park out here, right?
Yes. But you have no time to check it out, right?
I don't know. I wish I could though. That'd be dope.
Do you have
manga? So you manja?
manga?
Is that how you what the
Manga.
Manga
Is like anime. Yeah, the comic is manga in Japanese. Yeah. Do you have anything that you have planned to do in Japan?
Just go out and explore. You know,
Okay.
have fun and see the city.
Around Shibuya and the main Tokyo City Park then.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's talk about being back as defending champions. How hard is it, and do you feel any pressure coming back the next season now that you are favored to win the championship once again?
You know, I wouldn't say it's pressure. You know, I'd say it's a good feeling. You know, we won last year. It was hard. This year it's gonna be hard again if we want to do it and achieve our goals. But you know, we have a good chance. You know, we have a lot of guys back. You know, we have a lot of great young guys. So it's gonna be a great year, a lot of learning, and you know, hopefully by the time playoffs comes, they're ready.
What's the mindset for you specifically going into next season, trying to get that trophy once again?
I'm going with the same mindset. You know that we gotta do this thing together. There's gonna be ups, there's gonna be downs. As long as we stay together, save the team, you know, we'll be fine.
Let's talk about that mindset, because in the finals, you averaged 18.3 points, 8.8 rebounds in that final series. Excellent performance. To me, you were the second best Warrior player in that entire final series. Congratulations again on that championship and on that season, first NBA All-Star season for you. What do you think about the Warriors' offense, defense team that was able to portray your best skill set last season?
We just go there and play. You know, we play together. We want to see each other do well. We want to see each other succeed. We got great coaches, you know, that put us in position to, you know, do good and successful. So, you know, it's a collective thing.
Speaking of All-Star, who on this current Warriors roster do you think will be the first NBA All-Star for their career?
Will get their first NBA All-Star?
Yes.
Jordan Poole.
I knew you were going to say that.
Come on, you got to. You know, he's been getting better every year. You know, every year has been dominated last year. Had a great playoffs. You know, so the sky's the limit for him. You know, he's only going to keep getting better. He's a hard worker.
And how long did it take you to get back into focus during the summer after winning that championship? Because I think people out there don't know how hard it is. Like the playoffs are 2 straight months, and then you really don't get a ton of time off before the season starts and the prep work for the next season starts. So how long did you celebrate the championship for, and how much time went by before you said, listen, I got to get right back in and start working again for next season?
You know, a couple weeks after, you know, the final game, you know, I just went on some trips, you know, spent some time with my family, my friends, you know, I celebrated. And then maybe after a month, you know, just got back to work.
Easy money for you. You're just straight focused.
Yeah, and then just get back to it. You know, you can take time off, but you sort of miss it. You know, so it's always good to get back and, you know, just get back in shape. You know, get around the basket and just, you know, do what you love.
What's been the camaraderie like on the team plane coming here? You guys had a long time to spend together in that little airplane, and then getting off and being able to enjoy an international presence in Japan.
Oh, it's been good. You know, it's been good. I feel like everyone's getting a chance to really, you know, build that chemistry, get a chance to know each other, know what we all like, and, you know, explore together. On the plane, we were all asleep, though. We were asleep, but, you know, being here with everybody is going to be a fun time.
And also, how is it to travel with your team to Japan? I think it's really different as a travel. And how is it with you? Like, maybe you guys have some new guys as a team. How is it traveling to Japan and practicing?
It's been good. You know, it's been good. It hasn't been too much. You know, it was a long flight, but, you know, you have a comfortable plane.
Nice.
So the flight was smooth, and, you know, just being here, everyone's been treating us well. The people in the city, the country, everyone's been treating us well. So it's been good.
Saturday night Fan Fest 3-point competition. Do you know what players are participating?
Nope. Who?
Okay. You?
Really?
Me?
No.
He ain't told me nothing.
You don't really know then.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
We were trying for some breaking news here, but unfortunately, we're going to keep that tight-lipped. Well, thank you so much, Andrew. Good luck tomorrow in the games and next season. Congratulations once again.
Thank you, guys.
Have fun in Japan. Thank you.
Get some sleep. Go practice. Good luck.
Yes. Thank you.
All right. Now, it is live.
Yes, it is.
So I dropped my earpiece. I have to go get my earpiece so that I can hear everybody. That's what happens on a live stream.
Stuff happens again.
Maybe my ears are too big. Too small.
All right.
All right, we can hear you guys once again.
So I guess the practice is gonna start soon. Is this what it is?
Yeah, so we have about a minute or two before practice starts. And
Okay, so I'm gonna turn down the volume on that. Who's number 8, Quinndary? Because he's shooting free throws in the background. I can't really tell the number. No, it's not, because Weatherspoon would be a huge name on the back, and that's not. That's Robinson, Jerome Robinson,
Happy to watch.
maybe.
Yeah, you were saying that.
Well, Clay's brother Michael is right there. Clay's brother Michael is right there, watching him shoot free throws. So that guy.
Try some more of this Japanese candy that we have at our desk. Maybe later.
If he was more popular, I would record that, but it's not happening. Let's see. Fun flight to Japan, yeah, 777. Huge plane, huge. Yeah, but this season DP, oh man, we got Paul George back, got Kawhi back, so maybe not. Robinson's number 8, thank you.
What is it like for Japan to be?
There's Mac McClung. Oh, there's Steph, but he's just walking by, so not really a whole lot. If I were there, I would be going live from another part of the gym too, but I've been there, done that. You know, it's a lot of energy to drag my body 3,000 miles over there. Who is this guy? That Pat Spencer? I bet you that's Pat Spencer. Yeah, Pat Spencer and Mac McClung shooting around on the other side. And Wiseman. So I should probably get some of this.
So I guess it got more close to us through these years because of the streaming and all these kind of ways to watch the NBA.
And you were saying before the stream to me personally that you grew up as Allen Iverson being the influence in why you wanted to become an NBA player. When did you realize that this is probably not going to happen for me? At what age were you like, probably not going to be an NBA player?
Actually, I was always, I loved basketball, of course. I love the game. And when I moved to Canada from Japan, and that was, of course, kind of like dreaming about NBA and dreaming about becoming a professional basketball. At the same time, when I was really practicing hard, I just found this freestyle basketball on the internet, and it was just like, it feels like basketball is more close to fashion, music, and these kind of culture than any other sports. And I think basketball that related to a lot of stuff. And when I found freestyle basketball, it was really, unique and new. And I just kind of went.
On camera right now, we've got Steph. He looks like he's eating something. He's probably not eating Japanese candy right before our practice. And coming into the shot is Bob Myers. He probably doesn't know he's walking right in front of the camera, but hey, Bob. Steph's getting warmed up. He's stretching right now.
Yep. Practiced it. I feel like they really have like a relaxed vibe in practice,
Who was it? Was it Dante saying that he woke up at 4:45 a.m. and couldn't get back to sleep?
Yes.
One of the NBA players said that, and that is how I feel. That's what I'm experiencing.
So
For some reason,
you have a jet lag too right now then?
is that what jet lag is? I've never experienced it, to be honest. But yeah, it's the weirdest feeling, just like waking up at 4:30 and able to get back to sleep. And I'm wondering if you guys are going through that same experience as well. They just got in last night. They've got a practice today. They've got the games tomorrow, Friday and Sunday. Fan Fest on Saturday. A jam-packed schedule for the guys in Tokyo this week.
It's such a long distance, but at the same time, such a tight schedule, which is as Japan is playing the whole game in 2 days. That's so strict.
What do you think the energy is going to be like in the building, both with the games on Friday and Sunday and the Fan Fest on Saturday?
Well, I think Japan, the NBA fans in Japan are really stoked. And of course, really, they go to the airport, they really want crafts, they have a lot of gifts for the players. So I think they really want to get like involved with smaller players. And at the same time, Japanese fans have a big energy for the NBA. So I think the players love it.
JaMychal Green warming up. He is new to the Warriors. I used to cover him while I was working with the Memphis Grizzlies. Great player coming in. I think Warriors are going to be extremely pleased with what he brings on the court. He was great to cover in Memphis, great team player.
Yes.
I'm really excited to see how he meshes with this Warriors team, defending champs. Could they go back to back? We will see. But it's like I was saying before, Steph says it's so hard to go back to back. It's even harder to go back to back to back.
Yes.
And he would know. He's done it. He's done it before. The Warriors. With the Warriors, he's 4-time NBA champ. The Bulls. So teams he won those rings with.
So I guess for this Japan game, it's going to be a lot of adjustment. Maybe we're going to see different kind of players on the court, maybe, or
It's preseason, so I wouldn't expect to see. A lot of people here probably see Steph, Klay, Draymond, but being in effect, I don't think they're going to be playing a lot of minutes. I think Jordan Poole will show out for the Warriors. I think Boogie will show out for the Wizards. I think you're going to see a lot of action from the younger players. Getting them involved in team chemistry is important right now with the preseason.
yes.
And it's a lot different than preseason in the States because it's just like you're playing a regular game. You go to sleep, you wake up, practice, etc. But now you've got these teams dealing with the time change, and they're only here for 4 days. They've got practice game, and then they head back to the U.S. They only have a few days to recover before their next preseason game, whereas everybody, all the other NBA teams in America don't have that recovery time. And same thing with the NBA teams traveling to Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, so I guess maybe in this Japan game we can see something new from them as members.
Yeah. I think everything you're going to be seeing will be new just because both of these teams are adding players. When we talked to the Wizards players before, we talked to Chris Stapps about playing on the court for the first time with Bradley Beal. He wasn't able to do so last season because of injury, and he had gotten to the team. So hope to see them together here in Japan on the court. And with the Warriors, we're seeing a few key faces added to the team. Like I mentioned, JaMychal Green. We've got some rookies. We've got Dante DiVincenzo, who we interviewed before. So I think you're right. Everything that we're going to be seeing is new. And they're just going to be trying it out, right? It's preseason. These games don't count for the regular season. So it's really just a JaMychal Green's shot.
Nice shot.
And then now we are still looking at Steph. We've got Steve on camera talking with assistant coach. I call him Q. I forget what his real name is. Bruce Frazier, that's his real name. I always refer to him as Q, so out there everybody knows him as Bruce Frazier. 4 minutes. Jam is saying 4 minutes to go on the clock before practice starts. We're going to be streaming it live here on the NBA app for another few minutes.
Yes.
Before we have to leave, we get kicked out and
what?
Yeah, practice is going to be. So Ian's in my ear saying 4 minutes until practice starts.
Okay.
We're going to get kicked out because
we're going to get kicked out in 4 minutes? No.
Media has to leave.
Okay. Boy, it's all for the game, right?
Just kidding. We have 30 minutes. You guys are going to be hearing us for 30 more minutes.
Nice.
We get to keep our job.
still have some minutes.
We've got Ron Adams, who's also in the frame a little bit. He's been a coach in the NBA probably longer than I've been alive.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to date myself, but we're going to say for on-camera purposes that I am 25.
Okay.
And that Ron Adams has been coaching in the NBA for a very long time.
Very, very long time.
James Wiseman is also getting warmed up, doing some jump roping. James Wiseman speaks Mandarin, fluent Mandarin.
Which
A
is
little fun
Chinese language, right?
Yes, which is the Chinese language.
Okay.
Played in Memphis. And then here we have the fake vegan, Andre Iguodala. When we were talking to Andrew Wiggins before, he was saying, well, I'm kind of not a vegan anymore. And then we saw Andre and we asked him if he was still a vegan, and he said, kind of. So we've got two fake vegans in the house. Andre Iguodala, who you're watching right now.
Nice.
And Andrew Wiggins, who we interviewed earlier.
So are we getting more vegan players this recent years?
I think so. I think it's becoming more of a trend in the NBA. I have been a vegetarian for
How long?
the last, I want to say 15 years.
15 years.
15
Whoa,
years.
that's professional.
I was a vegan for a few of those years.
Yep.
And Andre, I think, is an investor for a vegan meatless company.
Mm-hmm.
So he has some, financial insight to being a vegan.
Which he can also try at the same time too.
Yeah.
So I guess becoming a vegan for NBA players, I guess their performance is kind of increasing at the same time. That's why we're getting more of these kind of players, right?
Yeah, I mean, I also know that DeAndre Jordan is also a vegan.
Okay.
There might be a few other players that Chris Paul. Oh, yes, Chris Paul
too.
is also a vegan. So, yeah, you're right. A lot of new vegan NBA players that are coming into the league.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's definitely a trend that we're going to be seeing more of as players focus on longevity and their health more than they probably were in the 80s or 90s.
Yeah, of course.
I think I read an article before about LeBron spending.
I don't really need to be quiet here because I'm going to take out the audio anyways. So there's Andre, in case you don't have the NBA app. I can just talk now because I thought they were going to do interviews and stuff, and then I would be quiet because I think when it records the microphone. So great, I can talk to you guys. Let's see, Dame or Curry. Yeah, I mean, I don't do comparisons, but I guess it's fun to do. I like them both, but hometown guy, right? Damian. I used to run a basketball league out of Ira Jenkins, aka Brookfield, which Damian Lillard as a kid, we didn't know who he would become, but he used to come to my league to watch the games because he was too young to play. Like it was 18 and over just for liability purposes. So kind of a fun fact there, but I was told this once Dame hit the NBA, but we all know the same gym directors and stuff. So that's kind of neat. But it's not like I really know him or he really knows me. It's just that funny coincidence way back in the day. Dame Dalla. So Steph is doing some stretching. I'm going to have to use the full library of non-copyrighted music or safe music. Cover this 12-minute video here. But who doesn't want to see Steph? And I guess some people will have missed this on the app. 3 a.m. But 3 a.m. Friday game time. It's just Steph stretching. Game Time, but only televised on NBA TV. I'll go live again, but unable to restream on Twitch or whatever. Probably 3 a.m. Pacific. Need league pass for that. Free for the country of Japan via Rakuten YouTube, Rakuten NBA YouTube channel. Yeah, hit that like button. Oh, we got 65 likes now. That's pretty good. Oh, Wiggins, Moody. What I used to do is I'd be in the gym and I would just record. The problem is when you're in the gym, you're like, for some reason, there's a restriction for just recording 2 minutes of people. So I would only be able to record 2 minutes of Wiggins, 2 minutes of Klay, 2 minutes, and that would suck. So when I'm not at the gym, I have more freedom. So sometimes it's better not to be credentialed, quite honestly. So yeah. Moody for 3. Oh, they didn't show the end of the splash. What the heck? Seth Cooper? No, that's Noah Graham is doing the moonwalk. What? Is that Noah? I think that's Noah. Noah Graham. He went bald? He shaved his head? Interesting. Well, they got Steph now on there. I guess they're going to start practice, but I don't know what they're going to do. Ooh, Singapore, what's up? What are they doing now? He's putting on the catapult vest. No, that is not a sports bra. It measures electronically your heart rate and all that. So they're doing the standard NBA practice stretches right here. Yeah, I want to see blue team, huh? Let's see. Who's on what team? There's Andre. Oh, there's red team. I was told at one point there's 3 teams. Red, white, and blue. So you can see red. One time maybe they had green. I can't remember, but pretty sure there's 3. I was told that once during last season. I can't remember. I think Chris DeMarco told me that. Kuminga, Hilton, Armstrong right there.
I agree. I just posted that on my Facebook the other day. I was like, I'm so excited to be in Japan. My job takes me so many great places, and I am able to experience new things.
They're just stretching. Kind of boring stuff right now. Just stretching. Let's see. How come you're behind like 10 seconds? Well, we're both. I talked about this earlier. We're both watching the same stream, but this live stream is a Zoom call essentially, and that's going to take a 20-second delay to hit the internet, hit YouTube. So there's going to be some inconsistency there that I don't really know how to fix. Unless I were to pause my stream, I don't know. I don't think I can do that. I'm going to cut that short right there. I'm going to go here and erase some files because I'm worried of worried about this stuff. Okay, delete that.
They're very respectful people, and they're very kind and open-minded, and
I'll take it.
no one ever gave me an attitude about.
Oh, great. And right then, Steph did something funny and I missed it. So those are the breaks. I'm an idiot for missing that. That's what happens in media. You win some, you lose some. Now I got to relog in. Steph is still playing volleyball, but I'm an idiot for missing that part. Oh gosh, let's see. With the bras. I believe the Foundational Six are on one practice team. Kerr said Loon, Dre, Wiggs, and Curry. Loon, Dre, Wiggs, Curry, and Klay, obviously. Oh, yeah, so we don't really know. We don't really know how they do their five, and that's going to change because it's going to be reflective of what kind of rotation you're really going to have in a real NBA game. And how did we do it last season? Wiseman would come in for Looney probably first. Then you would probably sub out Klay for Poole. So there's mixing and matching. So it's not really important what the scrimmage teams are. But you can see Klay's wearing blue, Looney's wearing blue. Probably there's Klay. Probably Looney. I mean, Wiggs is probably blue. Steph's got the catapult vest on. 3 or 4 guys have the catapult vest. So yeah, right. So it's kind of like first sub out's probably Wiseman will replace Looney, but it also depends on matchups. Depends on what teams we're playing. Like if we're playing a big team like the Cavs, then Wiseman for Looney makes sense. If we're playing a small team like who plays super small, somebody we played in Dallas. If we play against Dallas, JaVale will probably JaVale gets the start. That was part of his negotiations. So good for him. Good on you, JaVale. So JaVale would probably get subbed out, and then they would go small. They bring in Spencer Dinwiddie or whatever for JaVale, and they go at super small. So then we would have to counter with our own sub. Maybe JP subs for Looney, and Draymond is playing the 5 off the bat. Or, then you bring in Kuminga for Draymond, and Kuminga's playing the 5 against Dallas. So it depends. Oh yeah, James, definitely. Hit me up at rich@letsgowarriors.com. Thanks, man, if you got that part. I got all the rest, but James. Rich at, hope that's easy to remember, right? Rich at Let's Go Warriors. Let's Go Warriors. Let's type with one hand here.com. Appreciate that, James. What other ones do we have? Let me answer your other questions out here. James, are you on an Android, by the way? How many minutes do you think the mains are going to play? Oh, in preseason? Yeah, not a lot. Not a lot at all. Probably 12 minutes max. 6 minutes each half. Yeah, Christian Wood. Jay Crowder is on the trading block. Yep. What's up, SYC? Yeah, 8 to 10 minutes, 12 minutes. So the practice is on right now. It's on the NBA app. Got it right here. They have sophisticated technology, so I can't just stream this on Twitch or whatever. It doesn't work that way. It just doesn't work. Let's see. It's not capturable. Yeah. If you have an iPhone. If you have an Android, I've heard it's capturable. Yeah, I heard that JaVale was promised the starting role when he signed, so we'll see. Ooh, can the Heat do it? You know what we do in these instances? Let's just go to Hoops Hype. Let's go to Hoops Hype right here. Let me show you what I do. I go to the salaries of Phoenix just to see how much he's making right now. And I go Jay Crowder 10 million, okay? So 10 million. Now we got to go over to Miami. Go to Miami right here. And we got to see, okay, trade for Victor Oladipo, maybe. He's 8 million, right? Okay. Okay. Looks like they can do it. Looks like they can do it. If they want Victor Oladipo, they're gonna have to include some other stuff, I would imagine, because Jay Crowder is probably more valuable than Victor at this moment in time. How much do I think Mac McClung will contribute this year? I don't think he makes the team because there's only one spot available, and you would just have to play balls out. Mac has Jordan Poole in front of him as the backup point guard. He's got Ryan Rollins got a guaranteed contract making $1 million, so he's got to beat out Ryan Rollins. And that's Ryan is like a fixated contract. You can't really do anything. What are we going to waive Ryan Rollins and eat his salary for some more luxury tax later on? That's not happening. So, in my estimation, maybe I'm forgetting something, but I just don't know that Mac makes the team. That's why people were thinking I was down on Mac, but I really wasn't. It was just, I mean, especially after Andre signed, there's not a whole lot of space on the team. There's technically, Steph got a dunk. They're doing layups right now. Technically, there's only one spot available, and you either keep that spot open or you promote Quinndary Weatherspoon because Quinndary played lights out, and you better give him a regular NBA contract of sorts. Otherwise, another team will come around and nab Quinndary. And you kind of want Quinndary somewhere in the system, you know, at least as a two-way. But if somebody, as far as I know, if somebody comes along and says, hey, we want Quinndary as a regular NBA spot, he can sign with them. As far as I know, I mean, I could be wrong. I can't remember. I wish we had Dean on here to double check me, but so that's the risk of Quinndary playing balls out, and then you know you gotta sign him. Now if he doesn't, then nobody will want him anyways, and we got him on two-way, you know, so you got to monitor the other 29 teams at the same time, or he can just get an offer and he'd be like, yo, I'm about to, you know, go to whatever, Orlando, I don't know, I'm just making it up, right? And you're going to match that? I'd rather stay with the Warriors, 15th man Orlando, 15th man Warriors. I'm going to stay with the Warriors. You know, I'm just speculating right here. And then we got to give him a regular contract. So that doesn't really leave a whole lot of maneuverability for a guy like Mac McClung. Mac is just going to have to, he would have to light it up. He would have to light it up. Even if it's just one game, light it up, and and then we would be forced to sign him. Otherwise, we would lose him to somebody else. And that's kind of how it goes in the NBA. So at the 1:17 mark, McClung. Talk about McClung. We might as well talk about Gui Santos here at the. I haven't had time to write this up on the website, but my sources tell me, and I know other people have other sources, Gui Santos is going to play for the G League team. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would rate my source 6 or a 7 because I don't know them that well. Gui Santos will play G League per source. Santa Cruz, obviously, for my source. So it's a Brazilian source, and it's not a strong one. That's why I give it a 6. But if what they say is true, then they get bumped up the next time around. See, that's how it works in the old source department of the NBA media. Okay, and Gui, by the way, for those of you that were not on the live stream last night, have you seen Gui Santos lately? Holy smokes, man, this guy's ripped. He's ripped. Let's go to Klay right here because my thing is tied up. There's Gui Santos. Boom. Look at Gui Santos, folks. He is ripped. This guy's ripped. Look at that. I can't wait till I might have to go to Santa Cruz and just interview him to death. You guys are gonna have to post a bunch of questions for me to ask. But I think that's an up and coming guy. Gui Santos. I really like him. He's raw, but he's got some flashes of stuff, special stuff that you didn't expect. Make you kind of go, whoa. And that's what he did in Summer League. Yeah, Mac. I don't know. Can Mac go to the G League? Yeah, he can. It's only his second year, I think. Okay, we're done. They're saying Aligato. So they're done. We will now wrap up as well. And I will try to get some of this stuff on the channel if possible. Might get flagged. I don't know. Never done this before. And no harm intended to the people at the NBA frowning upon this or anything. It's Warriors fans want to see the Warriors. They want to see guys stretching, everything. We want to see everything. You made it possible. It was a live stream. It's not necessarily available. Other than that, maybe it is. And so if they don't want it, flag it. Whatever. All good. It's not like, I'm trying to create my own NBA TV, my own NBA app. I'm not. So it's all good intentions. Again, comparison, the thief of joy. We're comparing different people though. Like Leicester, they want to go with Leicester because of the same reasons they wanted to go with Ryan Rollins. The reason they want to go with Ryan Rollins is because he's got that length. He's got that you can't teach length, right? So Mac doesn't have the length that Rollins or Quinones has. But who knows? If Mac balls out, you can always cut a two-way. We cut a two-way last year to bring in Quinndary. We cut Jeff Doughton. Remember that? So yeah, Steph dunked in there. Hope to have it. Weatherspoon's a favorite of Klay because Weatherspoon can play defense. And if you can play defense in a Kerr system, you've already got that momentum to get you a regular spot on the team. You know, it's funny. Everybody here seems to want Quinndary to do well. But if I'm being selfish and I want the best possible roster, I'm hoping that he has a mediocre to bad preseason. Because if he plays so well that we're forced to keep Quinndary, then it becomes expensive. Then we got to sacrifice the flexibility, which means we go into the season. Who knows what happens? There's always going to be injuries. Knock on wood. Hopefully none of our guys. But at some point, you may want to go to the buyout market. So, hot take. Hot take. We don't want Quinndary to have a brilliant preseason. I mean, we do for entertainment's sake, but for long-term roster strategy, we would rather have him stay on his trajectory. It's kind of low-key. We love him, but nobody else really knows about him. Keep it that way. And then just like Gary Payton, just like Otto Porter, just like even Belly, let him pop in the playoffs if necessary, or late in the season. He's a two-way, so he's not eligible for the playoffs. But around February, we would have to decide whether or not to give him a spot. But a lot can happen, knock on wood. So why does Leicester have a two-way? The same reason Ryan Rollins has a regular contract, because you can see they're built the same way. They hound you on defense, and that's what we're looking for. Leicester is basically Ryan Rollins's backup. And they probably thought about that. They probably said, oh crap, Ryan Rollins has a broken foot. We better find a backup for Rollins because we love him so much that he's part of our plans. Quinones was probably signed as a backup for Ryan Rollins. Okay, so that's my guess. It could be wrong. Oh, thanks, Bruce. I am going to screenshot that both ways. Screenshot that in terms of the comments. Oh, I forgot to bring my little booklet, but I have a Let's Go Warriors booklet. I saved 400 of your comments. Bruce, you're in probably, Amy's in 399 of them. And Bruce is probably 398 of them. No, I'm just kidding. But, at least 100 of them probably, or, 50 of them, you're in there on the screenshots. And I made it into a little booklet. If I have any left over after I give them away to people, I'm trying to use the power of our live chat as a way to let people know what we're doing. And by people, I don't mean just people. I mean names you recognize. I'll leave it at that. I haven't really started that yet, so we'll see where that goes. So I don't want to be all bragging about it when I got nothing. But you will recognize these names if and when they get one of those booklets. The only person that I've promised one of these booklets to is Amy. So Amy gets one no matter what. We all know she's worthy of it. Anyways, yeah, Arib, I feel your passion. It's good passion, good positive passion. But actually, all of these moves to keep Gui in G League, we could have stashed him in Brazil. But we're going to have him in G League, that's pretty good. And some of these guys, we don't want to pop yet. We want them to take their time and look at the development cycle. It's all these moving parts, but you want Gui to slowly go up that trajectory, right? And we have great hopes. All of it's positive. Just because he's not getting a two-way doesn't mean he's not a good player. He doesn't mean we don't have a lot of high hopes for him. It's just that our roster is stacked. So I think it works out better for the fans, you and I, to be able to go watch Gui Santos in Santa Cruz. The fan experience to go to Santa Cruz for one of these things, oh, beautiful. It's beautiful. So that makes me want to go to Santa Cruz. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't do it. Like, no reason to. Now, there's a huge reason to go watch Gui Santos up close, go interview him after the game. Yeah, it should be. And then we're going to have all these fans in Brazil watching the interview, which is great. Kudos to you, Vitor, the Argentinians on here, Alex, everybody involved. That's everybody who watches from South America. It's worth it. It's worth it for me to drive down to Santa Cruz one of those days and do it. But we'll see how the season goes. Luca comparison. Whoa. Pump the brakes on there. So D Blaze, 3 a.m. It's in the description. I'll just say, go to the description. Yeah, Gui speaks English. Yep. Thanks for answering that, Chico. Yeah, I think Mac won Rookie of the Year in G League or something like that. He can be a bit of a dynamo. But yeah, again, same thing with Quinndary. I kind of don't want him to pop because then we'll have more flexibility with the roster. Now that's me being evil general manager. But if you're playing a video game, you want that slot open until December, January, February. So unfortunately, at least Mac will have a good experience being in the Warriors. At least maybe we'll have a chance to sign him for G League if nobody else signs him. So that's kind of like, I hope he doesn't play well, even though I know he can play well. And I hope he doesn't play well so that we can have him in G League and nobody else will sign him. So it's kind of a selfish thing. It certainly doesn't help Mac, for his own sake, go out there and kill it and go get yourself a contract. But at that point, we're like Gary Payton mentality, GP2, like, man, thank you for playing well for us, but we can't afford you anymore. So because our roster is so stacked, so take care. Let's see. Wings. Boogie Cousins. Oh man, I totally forgot. I took a video. I went to Chase Center the other day, and there's a picture of Klay that at first I thought was Boogie. Let's see if you agree with me. Let's pull that up. We got some stuff to do here, but I'm gonna log off soon because I got to do some work. I got to post these videos. Where do I have that? Oh, come on, Rich. Let's find that. There it is. I thought he looked like a cross between Willie, like a fat Willie Cauley-Stein or something. That's what I thought looked like Klay. So let's take a look at this movie recording. MacBook Pro. What? Hold on. Movie recording. Trust. What the heck? It's not picking up my iPhone. Let me try my other iPhone. That's why you got to have two iPhones. There it is. Jeez, man. All right. Hopefully iCloud worked. Pull up this picture. Okay, guys. Let me show you Klay Thompson in the new, you know those mirrors, those round mirrors? There's these round mirrors in front of Chase on the backside of Chase, not Thrive City, the other side. And that's Klay Thompson. And he's snarling. But I thought it was somebody else. Like, I thought that was, who the hell is that? Boogie? At first, I thought it was Boogie, like a light-skinned Boogie. Do you guys agree? Like, Willie Cauley-Stein, fat Willie Cauley-Stein that's mad. That's what I thought it was. Let's put that in the comments, in the description. 137 mark. New pick of Klay outside Chase. Looks like Boogie. Willie Cauley-Stein. At Willie Cauley-Stein. Let's see what you guys say in the comments. Mac is great on offense. Yeah. Yeah, there you go, Areve. You could do that. But again, I kind of don't want Q to get a spot. Yeah, don't tweet that. Exactly. Boogie, man, then we're not going to have flexibility on the roster, though. You want to just leave that 15th spot open. Just making sure everybody gets their shine here. Good to see someone from Twitch. Oh, yeah. Memphis roommate of Wiseman. So there's multiple reasons to have Lester on the squad. Oh, cool. UC Santa Cruz. What's up? Does Kuminga take the next step? Absolutely. You know, Andre in our interview on the channel, Andre said that everybody's thinking JK needs to have the ball, needs to do this, needs to do that. And really, all of his dunks last season were from cuts and being part of the offense. So just keep doing that. And that was an interesting point that Andre brought up. Yeah, where could Mac go? I don't know. I don't have time to look at the other 29 teams. I usually just, cool, someone agrees. I usually just let the chips fall as they may. Try not to predict too much. It's hard to predict. But okay, guys, I'm going to call it a night right now. I appreciate you guys coming on board. Don't forget, Friday, 3 a.m. I don't know how I'm going to pull this off. I need to talk to my neighbor. Maybe I'll go back to my parents' house. I don't know how I'm going to pull this off, talking out loud at 3 a.m. So Friday, 3 a.m. I don't know, maybe tomorrow they're going to do another practice and we'll go live again because it's just fun to see you guys, quite honestly. So appreciate you guys. Who's deeper, Warriors or Clippers? I think it's different, but we have championship DNA. So that's how we're different. And so I think we have the advantage, honestly. We were to go to playoffs, Warriors, Clippers. We got some championship DNA. Yeah, they have Kawhi. They have, maybe somebody else that has playoff experience, Paul George. But deep playoff experience, winning championships, coming back from 2-1 deficits. That's just us, baby. That's just us. All right. Just us 123, logging off now. We'll see you either tomorrow or Friday. But definitely Friday, 3 a.m. Take care.